Hi Angel, in this video I'm going to be sharing 4 feminine techniques that can help you feel more sensation during sex. And if you enjoy these kinds of conversations about feminine energy, pleasure, and coming back home to your body, make sure you're subscribed. And I also have some more resources linked below if you want to explore these topics more deeply. All right, so let's get into it. The first technique is one of the most important and actually also one of the hardest, and that is letting go of a goal-oriented mindset during sex. A lot of women, without realizing it, are focused on the finish line. So you might be thinking, when am I going to orgasm? Why am I taking too long? I should be closer by now. And the moment your attention goes there, you completely leave the present moment. And here's a key thing to understand. Pleasure only exists now. Not 5 minutes from now, not at orgasm, not at the peak. It exists in what you are feeling in this exact moment. Sex is not a destination, it's not a race. It's more like music. And if you're constantly waiting for the chorus, you miss the verses. And the verses are where the texture, the depth, and the emotion live. So instead of asking, am I close? Try asking, what do I feel right now? That one question brings you back into sensation immediately. And very often, when you stop chasing orgasm starts to arise much more easily. The second technique is all about relaxation and softness. The more you tense and hold or brace your body, the less you feel. The more you relax and soften, the more sensation can move. 3 key places to pay attention to, especially as women, are the jaw, the throat, and the belly. Many women hold tension here without realizing it. So you might be kind of clenching your jaw or holding your breath or pulling your belly in. And all of that creates a kind of internal contraction. Imagine trying to feel water flowing through a hose that's kinked. When you soften, the flow of pleasure increases naturally. So during sex, try this. Let your lips part slightly. Let your tongue relax, soften your throat, and allow your belly to be soft and round. And this can actually feel very vulnerable at first, especially if you're used to really holding yourself together during sex. But often, the moment your belly softens and your jaw releases, sensation deepens almost immediately. The third technique is all about amplification. Sensation grows when it has somewhere to go. Breath, sound, and movement are really great ways to help sensation spread instead of staying stuck in one small area. So let's break it down, starting with breath. Deep breathing really allows sensation to move throughout the body instead of just staying localized. So try breathing into your belly and maybe all the way even down to your pelvic area if you can, not just your throat. The second one is sound. And sound is not about needing to be super loud, but it's about expression. It could be a simple sigh or a moan or a breathy exhale. Sound lets sensation move throughout your body instead of just staying very restricted. And the third one is movement. And you don't necessarily need to make huge movements, but just small, slow movements like rocking your hips or rolling your shoulders or rolling your neck. These subtle movements often increase sensations far more than staying super still and frozen. So you can think of sensation like energy. When you let it circulate through breath, sound, and movement, it intensifies. When you trap it, it starts to diminish. And the fourth technique is one of the most feminine and powerful, and that is to stop looking only for big explosive sensations. Many women are unconsciously scanning for really intense arousal or a dramatic orgasm or a really big peak. And when that's not happening, they assume that nothing is happening. But pleasure often starts subtly. It can start as warmth or throbbing, pulsing, tingling. And here's the secret. What you give attention to grows. So when you notice even the smallest sensation, pause. Bring your full awareness there. Breathe into it. Instead of rushing past it, stay with it. Often that subtle sensation begins to expand, to deepen, and become richer all on its own. Pleasure doesn't have to start in a big explosive way, although sometimes it does. Sometimes it unfolds slowly and then turns into a really deep, fulfilling orgasm. All right, so to recap, if you want to feel more sensations during sex, stop chasing the finish line, Soften your body instead of bracing. Let breath, sound, and movement amplify sensation and learn to notice subtle pleasure instead of only the big peaks. And if you want deeper guidance around pleasure, sensuality, and embodiment, I have some additional courses linked below where we go much more in depth on these topics. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.